Hello, everyone. Randy here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Glen Isla. Again, the challenge map between myself and Thomas McConsole. And yes, if you're looking at the map here, guess what we're going to be doing this episode? No, it's probably not planting. We're going to be harvesting. We got all kinds of fields to harvest. And since last episode here, if you watch the live streams here, I did actually 2 live streams here from this map. About an hour and a half or so each one there. So we did some more work on here, mainly getting the corn chopped and then finishing up harvesting the fields that we had started there last episode. And then, of course, replanting all those fields, fertilizing, liming, plowing, etc., etc., etc. So now we're back to harvesting again here. Just finished fast forwarding time through the night here. So it's now daylight here. And also double checking, I missed one field here with, let's see, go back here with weeds. So got that done here as well. It looks like 14, might have missed a little bit strip there as well. Again, a lot of the fields here lately, I've been doing what I would call pre-emergence, meaning do not harvest. Oh, what's up? You know what? Sometimes I get that when you fast forward time through the night here. I don't know why it does that. There we go. We're good now. Even though it's not actually raining or shows it as raining, sometimes when you skip time through the night, I don't know why it does that. But anyway, you fast forward time just a little bit more, then we're good to go. So yeah, anyway, let's see one. So let's get some harvesters rolling here. I've got another harvester up here. Oh, did I set a Courseplay course up for this field? I can't remember if I did or not. Field 1. I just threw a hired worker on this. Most of the fields I'm just throwing hired workers on the harvesting. A couple of them I do have Courseplay courses for. The verdict with this one is negative. Okay, so hired worker it is. I don't know why we got the beacon on for. We don't need that on just yet. We'll cut a pass across here. Then I should be able to hire a worker. He should be able to finish most of the rest of this field here. At this point, I'm thinking we almost need 3 combines. We got so much harvesting going on. I'm not sure we'll quite do that or not, but also equipment-wise, if you remember from actually it was from the live stream. From the live stream, I was going to start plowing my fields. If everyone remembers, I could not find my plow. Apparently, somehow I removed my plow from the mods folder. I have rectified that situation, and I do have my plow back here again. So we're all set there for those who watch the live stream. Apparently the plow was part of the, what mod? Busters. I believe it was the Busters USA pack. I was going through and cleaning up some of my mods, and I figured that was a pack. Well, you know what? The USA packs. I think I had 3 different USA packs. For those who remember, when Farming Sim 19 first came out here, obviously all the John Deere tractors in the game here or actually all the John Deere equipment in the game, period, was kind of European looking. So a lot of mod authors took it upon themselves to make the mods a little more US style, American style. And yeah, I had like 3 different versions of it. So it's like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all of them. I don't really need those anymore because we now have 8Rs, 7R. Well, actually, do we have 7R? Actually, you know what, we might not have a 7R. Now that I think about it, maybe I need one of those packs back there for the 7R. Not that I really use the 7R that often, but yeah, we're starting to get, dedicated mods that are much better than just the in-game ones that have been modified slightly, in my opinion. But yeah, apparently that plow is part of the Busters pack there, the Busters USA pack. I did not realize that when I got rid of that. So yeah, added that one back, and now the plow is back here. It's attached to one of these tractors here somewhere. Speaking of tractors, I bought a 4020 here to put on the fertilizer spreader. 4955, I mean, it handles the fertilizer spreader well, but I kind of need my bigger tractors on my bigger equipment, so haven't actually used the 4020 yet. I just bought it there. It's a cheap tractor there. Figure that should be able to handle the fertilizer spreader, hopefully. Okay, speaking of this field here, I believe I got the chopper over here somewhere, don't I? Oh, he's on this field. Well, that's fine. We can start on this field first. Doesn't really matter. In fact, the course is already loaded up. Sweet. We'll just tell you the first waypoint. You can find your own way there, I presume. Probably not a good presumption, mind you, but yeah, we'll go with it. Okay, so let's grab you. Our adult tractor here. Where did I leave my tipper at? I've been tippers. I park over on this other field here, but that's not where I left the crone. I think the crone might have been up along the tree line here. So hopefully, by the way, after this harvest, we'll probably have the bunker full, I'm hoping. At least it'll be really close anyway. Again, for the challenge, we said fill 1 biogas bunker. And again, the bunkers on this map are huge, given the size of the map anyway. So yeah, this will be our 3rd time chopping these fields, I believe. And not to mention, you know, all the grass and hay and all that good stuff we've put into them as well. So yes, lots and lots of chaff going in here. You can see we're getting there. We are getting there. I didn't actually check and see how much we got in there. We'll have to maybe do that here in a bit if I remember. We're getting close. There's probably still like another, you know, as full as it looks, everyone, there's probably still like another 2 million liters that have to go in there. It just seems like that's how it works with the biogas plant there, the bunkers. Like, wow, look at them. It looks like it's really close to being full, but then, yeah, not really. Got canola on all the other fields here, by the way. I forgot to change the planter when I was planting there. And it's like, well, you know what? Canola, fine. Doesn't really make a difference. So just left it at that. You know what? I should check my animals here for a change, too. Whoa. Oh, cleanliness. Okay. Yeah, they could use to be fed. I should probably do that here in the next episode. Whoa, they are. Oh, that's right. These are the cows. I haven't fed those at all yet. Well, I've given some grass. I've given them some straw. They need water. They need mixed rations. They need hay and silage yet. If we get to that here this episode, pigs are looking pretty good. They need some more. Wait, pigs do not need hay. Why? Oh, that's on the horses. Did I not click on the pigs? I thought I clicked on the pigs. There we go. Pigs, yeah, looks like they are filthy. Check on the pigs. Oh, the horses are ready to be sold. Is that, well, not quite. One more day? Also, why are they all like 95%? Oh, they're out of water. Aha. Okay. Let me rectify that situation here a minute. Let's get them some water. You know what? I got the straw hooked up too while I'm at it. Might as well bring them some straw here. I believe that goes up in the far corner there. Speaking of cows, if you remember there from the live streams, I forget when I placed that cow pasture. Was that last episode or the live stream? But our cow pasture there, it was, yeah, it was a mess. I did go ahead and fix that. It's like, nope, we're going to have to fix that. If you remember when I placed it, it placed down much higher than I thought it would. And at first I was just going to put up with it, but then trying to kind of smooth the land out around, it's like, this just is not going to work. So I went ahead and got rid of it. We only had 2 cows. I just sold the 2 cows we had. Apparently you can't get rid of a cow pasture, by the way, or an animal pasture if it has animals in it. You do have to get rid of the animals first, I found out. So did that, and then got rid of the cow pasture. Smoothed the ground back out here, and then placed it back down. Now, keep in mind, this is what annoys me, everyone. This ground that you're seeing here was this level to start with. So I just assumed the cow pasture would place at this level. What there was, this back corner here was raised up, so apparently it placed at the highest level. And you can see I need to smooth this all back out here as well. This is, yeah, I didn't get around to doing that yet, but that needs to be smoothed out. But yeah, I think that looks much, much better. The pig pen is back behind here. That is a little bit high yet. I might have to, like I said, smooth that out. This will make like a nice ramp to get up there. That should work. So yeah, definitely need to do a little work smoothing this terrain out. And hopefully we need to fit a, what is it? Sheep. That's right. Sheep. Had to think there a minute. Sheep pasture. Hopefully maybe we can fit that right in here yet. That'll be a nice flat spot for that. Otherwise, we do have room down on the other side of the chickens as well. This area here, it's like really uneven, but we could even fit a sheep pasture down in there, I suppose. Have to maybe kind of figure that out here at some point. That all you horses wanted? That was not much. No, okay, I guess. Trying to kind of empty this thing out here a little bit because I do want to get some mixed rations going here. I need to get some silage bales first, though. And I figured for that, I'm probably going to pick up the Anderson DLC. Actually, you know what? What's cheaper? We'll probably go with whatever's cheaper here, to be honest. That is 54,000. That is... No, that only does round. Okay, that does square. Yep. 34,000. I figure we'll go with that, and I think that'll work out really nice. We can just plop that down right here. The bales we want to wrap with it, we'll just throw them in there, and I think that'll work quite nicely. I don't know if that's a European style of wrapping bales or not, but at least where I live, I have seen that done, although with round bales. I've never seen it done with square bales, but at least with round bales, that is done around here. Debating on keeping the telehandler there or not. I decided to keep it for the time being. I'll probably go get some bale forks or pallet forks of some sorts for it. Always use the pallet forks, it seems like, for the bales, even though you shouldn't really use the bale forks or bale spikes. While we're at it, we should probably give the cows some water here as well. Where do the cows take water at? Whoa. Oh, we're going to flip the tractor over. Oh, got it back. Yes, I really need to level that out there. Take it slow here. Oh, and there's a stump inside there too yet. Oh, okay. I did grind out the stumps that are around there. There's like some placeable stumps. You know what? This looks like water right here. There's some placeable stumps in this particular area on the map. You can grind those out, for those who wondered. So you can grind them out even though they're placeable. I think the mod author must have done a good job at making it so you can grind them out. I don't know how that's done, but really nice that the mod author actually did it. Oh, there's a stump in there too yet, isn't there? Oh, well. The cows can eat around the stump. But yeah, the kind of stumps I'm talking about are these right here. Like I said, they were placed on the ground. Really hard to see them, except when they're floating up in the air like that. No grass around them. Then you can see them. Oh, wow. Cows. Thirsty cows. Also, pretty much all of my hired workers have quit, haven't they? Whoa, that's going to be a... I realized that was like that. Like I said, everyone, I really need to smooth some of the land out around here. These, placing these down have not done me any favors at all. These animal pens really have messed up the terrain around here, but a little work, I think we can get that a lot better. So you quit. Oh, you're done over there. Okay, cool, cool. Just a reminder here, too, make sure you go over and check out Thomas McConsole's channel. See what kind of mischief he's up to over there. From what I've heard, he's up to all kinds of mischief. We should probably go and investigate here. Sounds like he's in trouble again. Typical McConsole fashion, you know. At least as far as the challenge goes, the only thing I need to get yet is a sheep pen. And, of course, need to fill up my current animal pens, which might take a while yet. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to fill those animal pens, but that might take a while. Obviously, we can wait for them to reproduce somewhat, counting on that a little bit, and then we'll probably have to end up buying most of the rest of them. Which, at least, you know, for cows, somewhat expensive. Even the pigs, somewhat expensive. I'm not actually sure how expensive sheep are. I have not done sheep yet here in Farming Simulator 19. I don't know why everyone, but sheep just, I don't know, they've never really, it's like, sheep, whatever. Moving on, something else. I usually go for the cows. Usually the cows are what I go for animals. You know, sometimes the pigs. And, you know, chickens back in 17 were... basically never did anything with chickens. I mean, you really couldn't do anything with the chickens either, so... Ooh, we're going to fit through here. A bit tight. Kind of the one reason I kept this combine here yet is I can squeeze it through all the various gates without having to take the header off for the most part. I think there might be like one field here somewhere that I have to take this off for. I forget which one that is again, but... You know, of course, when it comes to the ideal, always have to take the header off on that one. But then again, that one harvests much quicker. Still haven't made good on my test for this either yet, for those who are wondering. I still want to try this sometime. See if we do a little terraforming over the hedges here. See if we can combine this into a field, just more for the fun of it than anything. I'd like to try that sometime. And I think I mentioned this before. What I thought I was going to try to do, maybe make a copy of this save game, just to see once if it's even going to work before I, you know, go ahead and wreck the fields. And, boy, then we have to, like, somehow try to fix it. we'll try it first before we actually use it on our actual real save game. Maybe we'll try to get to it this time around. Maybe we'll try for that. As far as fields go, just got a couple fields left to purchase yet, and frankly, I might just wait to purchase. Other than, was it 25? 25 is kind of like a nice square field yet. The rest of the fields are kind of meh. Actually, to be honest, all the fields are kind of small on this map, so I don't know that it really makes a difference, but let's see. Do I have a Courseplay course for this? Because if I don't, I think we're going to create one for this field, because, yeah, pretty much everything's like right to the edge, isn't it? This is the field I plowed and made. There's not normally a field here. This is a grass field. This, I believe, is also where McConsole is mostly located, down in this kind of corner of the map. For those of you watching his series, I think he's even using field 1, if I remember correctly. I have to look at his map there again. I don't remember exactly. I know he's down in this corner here somewhere. So, let's see. I don't have a course for this already, do I? I don't think I do. Field. I called this number 40, by the way. 12 meter. That's probably pretty close. It's 13 and a half. Could try that, as long as you don't get stuck. You know, it saves me the time of having to create another Courseplay course. And it's 1 meter difference. For this size of field, should be close enough. We'll find out. Nope, nope. 2 combined courses. What? Why do you have 2 combined courses? Get rid of that. Try this again here. Field 40, 12 meter plow. First waypoint, drive the course. Might be a little close to those trees, or that might be the only problem. We'll find out here. At least on the positive side with 12 meters, you shouldn't miss anything. Have a little bit hanging over either way. Okay. Field 1's going to need lime. Yeah, you can see 7 and 8 here. I plowed those fields together now as well. That section's going to need lime. We'll get to that here this time around. Some lime on that field here once that field is harvested. Guess I should have left the pepper up in that section of the field there. He's full up there, isn't he? And patiently waiting, no doubt. For those who watch the live stream, I mentioned this in the live stream, the John Deere chopper, when it fills up, it'll literally sit there and almost like pace back and forth. It'll go backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. Unless, like right now, it's got the tipper kind of jammed behind it there, so it can't go backwards. Is this open? Oh, it is. Nice. Normally, Courseplay always does us a favor and closes that that belt so it doesn't unload. Don't forget as well, everyone, if you're joining us in on this challenge, let us know how you're doing. I know we got a couple people have said they're playing along with us, or maybe you've already finished the challenges here. At least for myself and McConsole, we set about 10 hours a week or so as the maximum kind of time limit, give or take a little bit, I guess. Just so, you know, both myself and McConsole are about the same time. That doesn't mean you folks watching have to follow those, 10-hour limits. But, yeah, if you are playing along with us, let us know how you're doing. What kind of progress you made. Maybe any interesting techniques you're using that I can borrow. Just don't show them to McConsole type of thing. Pretty much just the end of the bunkers here, I think, that need to be filled in the edges at this point. You can see, driving across the middle there, it didn't really even fill up. You know what? I didn't check how much was in there. Okay, well, let's... Oh, the ideal needs to be unloaded. Should probably take care of that in a moment as well. So, yeah, again, lots of stuff going on here. Chaff, he did not continue moving, did he? Okay. Straighten him back out here a minute, and then he should continue chopping. And grab a tractor. Probably not a 4020, but there should be some other tractors around here somewhere. Like either the 7920 or 7930 here, preferably. This looks like it meets the category. 7920, sure. grab the faster tractors here if I can for, hauling the tippers around. The only thing I might do is I might grab the smaller tipper again for the larger combine. Yeah, if you watch the live stream, that's what I actually was doing on the live stream. I used our smaller tipper for the larger combine. Meanwhile, I used the larger tipper for the smaller combine. Because as I've found out, the largest combine in the game will unload into the smaller tipper. But the largest combine in the game, and again, everyone, this is an in-game combine, in-game trailers, will not unload into the larger, not the largest, this is not the largest in-game trailer by any means, will not unload into the larger trailer. So again, the largest in-game combine will not unload into a large trailer. It will unload into a small trailer. The pipe on the Closs, believe it or not, is actually higher than the pipe on the Fendt. Or actually, no, that's right. Ours is a Massey Ferguson, right? On the Massey Ferguson Ideal. Probably should get a combine headed towards the... Oh, yeah, he's almost full as well. Actually, nope. Yep, there's the Closs. He's full as well. Or she is, whoever's driving it. Well, I can tell what Courseplay course this tractor drove last. Check. Aim through the hole in the fence there and the hedge. Let's see what's there. We'll read a few comments real quick here a minute. Farron was saying his Wind Chaser version 08 link you have pinned. The correct link for your map with borders. Yes, the Wind Chaser link I have in my mods there should be the most recent one with the borders and apparently some other fixes too. I'm not entirely sure what, but... Let's see. I don't know if I can leave that tractor there, if it's going to get in the way. Not sure on that. 4440, 70, perfect, 7930. Speaking of tractors here, I've got the 8R series European, and then I've also got an 8020 mod as well. Would like to try maybe those tractors on this map here as well. I think that'll be a good fit. Again, it's the 8R European style. I do have the US style as well, but that, of course, would be my preference. But given the fact this is maybe a more European map, we're going to try to maybe use a little more European-style equipment. Thus, the 7930 here with wide tires. Always interesting getting out of that field there if there's traffic coming. Not too bad without traffic, but yeah, if you got some cars coming, oh boy. Oh, a question I got asked on this tipper too, by the way. I do have the sides down. That does not make a difference as far as unloading the combine goes. I didn't think it would, but I did try it. You can see I've got both sides down and the front is down as well. Those are all mouse controls, at least on the PC anyway. Oh, and the Coloss is almost done with this field. No, Coloss unloads perfectly fine into the larger trailer. Fascinating, isn't it? 53W3R was saying make the harvester go anti-clockwise. So the pipe is out of the crops. That way it won't hit the trailer when turning on the headlands. Plus use the number of field instead of the auto search for combine. It works better. I'll have to remember that. Because yes, I am having some trouble on Wind Chaser there with Courseplay detecting the harvesters, particularly the potato harvesters, on the field. It's like the harvesters are on the field, the tractor's on the field. And it will not auto-detect them for some reason. I don't know why, but... James was saying it could be the Silo King is full on potatoes. That's why it's not unloading. I'm not actually sure why it's not unloading. I think that's just Courseplay being a prick. And the silo king is not full on potatoes. I did actually check that because I was wondering that as well. And it's like, nah, that can't be full. There's no way we got that many potatoes. And no, we don't. The silo king, by the way, holds 15 million liters, so that it holds a fair amount. Old Finnish farmer, and I think he's got maybe the Courseplay issue kind of nailed down there. That's kind of my opinion as well as to why Courseplay won't unload the potatoes. He was saying, regarding the unloading for potatoes and beets to the Silo King, I reckon it fails to unload if the tractor also detects the Silo King's unload trigger while driving the course. That's what I'm wondering, because I've noticed, and what I've started doing, I've re-recorded some of those courses for unloading potatoes and sugar beets. If I angle my driving across the unload trigger so it doesn't get anywhere near the load trigger, the unload for the Silo King, then it seems like Courseplay works. Whereas if I just drive straight across the unload for the Silo King, where you unload into the Silo King, not where the Silo King unloads into the trailer, then it seems like Courseplay doesn't want to unload into the Silo King for some reason. So don't know if that's it or not, but that does seem to have something to do with it. Okay, let's see what's here. Yes, we'll go back to unloading the chopper here a minute. Also about time to wrap up this episode here, it looks like. Pretty much a full-time job for those who are wondering, keeping up with the 3 combines, or 2 combines, 1 chopper technically. Sniper's Heaven, and we'll probably make this the last comment here before we wrap up the episode. Why do some mods not work multiplayer? Well, I guess you'd have to define some mods, because it depends on the mod. First off, in the mod itself, there has to be, and don't quote me on the line here, everyone, there's something along the lines of, is multiplayer and it has to equal true. Meaning, is the mod multiplayer compatible? There has to be a line in the XML that says true for that. Some mods simply don't have that, and that's why they don't work. Now, they might work if the mod author would add it. Very well possible they might. But there's also a very possible reason that they don't have that. In fact, they don't work on multiplayer, because some mods just simply don't. The mods that usually don't work on multiplayer involve additional scripts and or are scripting type mods. And by scripting type mods, obviously Courseplay would be a script. Courseplay isn't like a tractor or anything like that. It's simply a script. It's all scripts that control equipment and stuff like that. Follow Me would be another example. Some of the mods you see me like Glance, that's a script mod. That one works on multiplayer if I remember correctly, the Glance mod. Stuff like Enhanced Vehicle, that's another scripting mod. Mods like that, sometimes they work multiplayer, sometimes they don't. All depends how the mod author has written them and if it's been written so it's multiplayer compatible. Kind of a long-winded answer there, but hopefully that kind of answers it a little bit. Oh, stop unloading. We're stuck. Make sure we're moving here. We're unloading. I don't want like a big pile somewhere. There we go. How are we looking on the bunker, by the way? 3.6 million compact and 99%. We're doing really nice on our compact in there because we're driving across it every time, unloading, and not to mention we got usually a full load when we're pulling into it. Seems like that's really helping with the compaction on that bunker. Haven't had to worry about that at all. At all. So anyway, on that note, everyone, with that, we're going to wrap up this video here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.